Buongiorno. I hope everyone is doing very well today. I would just like to say I will probably let's just put it this way. If the Nuggets are the number one seed, the Lakers are going to be the number seven seed. Now, if the Thunder are the number one seed, the Lakers will be the number eight seed. So, what am I saying? Basically, the Lakers have to avoid the Denver Nuggets in the first round of the playoffs. They cannot face off against Denver until later on in the playoffs. So, obviously, we have a few scenarios in place. It all depends on how the Nuggets do, how the Thunder do against the Suns. Um, Beat Denver, lose to the Thunder, beat the Thunder, lose to the Nuggets. So, there's a lot of interesting scenarios. All I can say is just it all depends on where the Nuggets are at. It's where the Lakers finish because, again, they can't face off against the Nuggets until later on in the playoffs. But let's just assume that the Lakers are the number eight seed because that's Kobe's original number, and his next title in front of spectators, in front of fans, would happen 8 years later. Let's just assume that the Lakers are the number eight seed. The winner of the number one versus number eight would face the winner of number four against number five. Well, Brandon Ingram is hurt right now. The Pelicans have got some tough opponents coming up, like the Celtics and the loser Phoenix Suns. So the Pelicans are probably likely going to drop out of the four versus five spot. The Clippers do have some easy teams coming up, I should say. They do get the loser Phoenix Suns in April. The Clippers should stay in the 4 or 5 spot. The Mavericks was easy to predict last night because we know that the Sacramento Kings, their season's going to end against the Lakers. The Lakers are going to beat the Kings for the first time in 5 attempts this year. And Anthony Davis is going to beat Sabonis for the first time in his 11th matchup against Sabonis. So Lakers going to jump up to number 6 now, get off the high rails right there. If Sacramento's number 7 and number 8, well, the Lakers cannot be the number 7 seed, but it is certainly possible for the Lakers. Let me just say, even though I think they're at number 9, 10, it is mathematically possible for the Lakers to jump into the number 8 spot. So basically, what would have to happen? They would have to take care of the Memphis Grizzlies, most likely without goalkeeper LeBron James. I'm going to assume that he's going to rest his ankle. They can beat the Grizzlies without goalkeeper LeBron James. If the loser Phoenix Suns lose against the Nuggets, and the Lakers beat the Grizzlies, the Lakers are a game back with a tiebreaker over the loser Phoenix Suns, and then the loser Phoenix Suns have to travel to Oklahoma City on Friday. So, if this scenario happens today, then it becomes very real, a a very big possibility that the Lakers can jump into the number 8 spot. I still have a sore throat, people. I hope I'm going to feel much better at the end of the weekend. It definitely feels a lot better seeing this team go out. And as a fan of the loser Phoenix Suns, all I can say is that the Lakers show a lot more heart than this loser team that loses against a team without Wembayama. I mean, this team's a joke. I'm not the only Sun fan saying that. The rest of the Suns fans, you think this team has no heart, whatever. This team has zero chance. I mean, the Lakers are playing their best basketball at the right time right there. Lakers Celtics people. The drama is going to be amazing. I mean, again, the Bucks have zero chance. I mean, again, the Knicks have zero chance. Again, it doesn't have to be that difficult. Oh, some hot coffee is going to be good for the throat. Well, good, Randy. They are going to lose, okay? It's karmic energy. These people love seeing Goki Laban suffer, seeing Goki Laban Nation suffer. What goes around comes around. It's karmic energy, baby. We are the ones with the euphoria at the end of the year, not the sorry ass Goki Laban hating bombs, okay? You will rub it in their face and make them hate Goki LeBron even more. Rub it in their face. They come out with that energy. Oh, they're not making the playoffs. They're not winning any playoff series. They're not winning any playoff game. They're not making no play in. Get that negative energy back at them, Randy. You deserve it. You deserve it. It is pure, pure humiliation ritual. That's what it is. They shouldn't really be winning these games without Goki LeBron. You saw they were down by 20 points in the first quarter. My main point is it's just a shaming ritual. Oh, they play better without Goki LeBron. Who really believes this nonsense? All I can say is there's Goki LeBron against the Celtics. They not losing to the Celtics if they won a game without Goki LeBron James and Anthony Davis. Are they really going to throw that narrative around the media? Oh, they play better without Goki LeBron and Anthony Davis? Are they really going to mention that game? Lakers have a solid big three, but uh, so D'Lo's not a. Well, I think he's a star. Is he a superstar? Well, it seems like he's limited to shooting on the outside. I mean, is he an elite driver or whatever? Then I don't think D'Lo is among the top superstars. I don't mean that as disrespect. I just mean that, but he has a proper niche. He's an outstanding shooter, right? You all need that outstanding shooter that you can rely on numerous times. So um, again, the Lakers, I believe, if Goki LeBron James has any more 3-1 comebacks, okay, that team is got to be the Clippers. If he comes back from 3-1 at any point with the Lakers, it has to be the LA Clippers. It's the Clipper curse. It's the Clipper jinx. If we don't see the Lakers and the Clippers, that would be pretty magical. If it's the magical Mamba style narrative, the Clippers do jump up 3-1. But then again, the Lakers haven't beaten that team this year. So is the Clippers going to change? Are they going to get rid of Harden or Westbrook? I mean, we don't know for sure. Paul George's not getting younger. So will the Clippers add a superstar moving into the Intuit Arena, whatever it's called at Inglewood? Yeah, they will probably add another superstar. But I believe they got the Mavericks. And now this, I made a March playoff, you know, projection. What we could possibly expect for the playoffs. So go LeBron James, 26 playoff wins. Basically, if I remember correctly, don't kick his Camacho 30. So you would enter that Mavericks series with 30 playoff wins. And I mean, 34 playoff wins entering the series against the Nuggets in the conference finals. Yeah, it's Pelicans. That's 34. If it was going to be the loser Phoenix Suns, and don't forget that Frank Vogel won a championship at Orlando with the Lakers. So if it was the loser Phoenix Suns in the conference semifinals, then I believe the 34th win would connect to Frank Vogel win the championship with the Lakers at Orlando. But the Miami Heat, Frank Vogel did beat the Heat. I mean, if it were going to be the loser, Phoenix Suns, the conference semifinals, but now that's zero chance because Kevin Durant is a bitch and a pussy who's scared of the Lakers, who doesn't want to lose against the Lakers again. Um, but Koki LeBron did lose to the Mavericks as a member of the Heat. So, hey, that 34th playoff win against the Mavericks, it's that revenge that goes back to his time with the Heat. So that's kind of what I'm looking at as far as 34 goes. Uh, the Pelicans, yes, they got Brandon Ingram. Yes, that was the trade with Anthony Davis. So I'm not saying the Pelicans are not a storyline, but I believe that uh, the Mavericks have been they've had the more exciting, dramatic endings as far as regular season games goes. And we wondered about the possibility of Lakers Mavericks in the playoff last year, but this is something the NBA can't miss out on. Um, the Lakers Mavericks, especially if the Mavericks won the regular season series, especially if the Mavericks get red hot and they beat the Kings, and they beat some other teams along the way to become red hot entering the playoffs. And I believe Lakers Mavericks ends up being a very interesting playoff series because let's look at the Dallas Mavericks form. 132 to 96. Okay, they've destroyed the Jazz. They destroyed the Spurs. They've beaten the Denver Nuggets. Okay, you lose by single digits to the Thunder. You beat the Warriors. You beat the Bulls. You beat the Pistons. You beat the Miami Heat. So they've been playing really good ball ever since March the 7th. And if they have a really good first round series, then absolutely people are going to be predicting the Dallas Mavericks to defeat the LA Lakers. Well, it makes no difference as far as the number one seed goes if the Lakers are bound to finish. Well, I mean, even if they finish uh, at 7-8, they could lose the 7-8 game and have to win the 9-10 game uh, against whoever it is. I don't know if Adam Silver has any ideas. If it's loser Phoenix Suns and the Warriors. Stephen Curry eliminate Kevin Durant. I would watch that. The loser Phoenix Suns get eliminated by the Golden State. Get Kevin Durant gets eliminated by Stephen Curry. That would be the funniest thing ever. I would totally get my bowl of popcorn out for that. Kevin Durant gets eliminated by Steph Curry. That'd be hilarious. That'd be hilarious. I would laugh my balls off if it does happen. I don't care if I'm a fan of the Los Angeles Sun. I really don't like Kevin Durant. I like Goat King LeBron James. I see Kevin Durant jerseys around here. I mean, they buy the jersey of a mercenary. These loser Suns fans are a joke. How do you lose against the Spurs without Wembanyama? How? How is that possible? What the hell are you guys doing? What the hell, guys? I say as a loser Phoenix Suns fan, what the living is going on? How you not get up for that game? How? It's not like I expected the loser Suns to win a championship, but goddamn, you have to be a top 5-6 team when you have Devin Booker and Kevin Durant, Eric Gordon, Grayson Allen. What the hell? You even got Kevin Durant's teammate over there from Brooklyn on the team. Durant. Kevin Durant. Fag. Scared of the Lakers. They really scared. Well, regardless, they're gonna have to face one of these two teams even if they do make it to the conference semifinals. I'm so mad at your Los Phoenix Suns! My loser Suns still winning the championship next year. I don't give a damn what anyone about to say. But I'm just saying, that is a bunch of bullshit if the Lakers don't face the Suns and the loser Suns beat the Lakers next year. That's some bullshit. But then if they do have the Lakers losing against the loser Phoenix Suns next year, then 1,000 kabillion gazillion percent %, the Lakers beat the loser Phoenix Suns in 2026. I mean, there is no way. Huh? Okay, there's something you guys need to know. Okay, before the loser Phoenix Suns tip off against the Denver Nuggets, the Nuggets and the Thunder are tied, with the Thunder having the head-to-head tiebreaker. So the Nuggets would have played a game in hand after tonight. If they do beat the loser Phoenix Suns, the Thunder still have to play one more game to be level with the Denver Nuggets. To add context, the Thunder don't need the loser Suns tonight to get the number one seed, but the Thunder do play against the loser Phoenix Suns on Friday. If this team needs a point guard, they don't have any heart. They're a complete joke. Anyone who thinks this team can win the championship is delusional. I thought the Los Phoenix Suns need a point guard. I had no idea they'd be this bad. They still don't play any defense. And they're never a championship team this year. They're supposed to be a team good enough to be top 5, top 6. I like Lakers Mavericks. I do have Luca's stats in my playoff, uh, my player playoff stats. NBA star playoff stats. I have. I don't get this towards the end of my tabs. Let's see, which guys do I have in there? I have Goki Laban, I've got D'Lo, I've got Davis. I call him D-Russ. We call him D-Lo. I call him D-Russ. I got Davis, I have Curry, I have Durant, Harden, Giannis, Embiid. There's a few other guys I need in there, like Sid Gilchrist Alexander, for instance. He's going to be a star. He's going to be playing for years. You know, I'm going to need him. I definitely have James Harden in there. Clippers, Mavericks, I think it would be a really great playoff series. It would be. He's from Los Angeles, California. Let's see. Hold on a second. Okay, he's got 13 playoff wins with the 76ers. It's Dallas. That's 13. It's LA. That's 13. Harden's 30th postseason series against Doncic. He could lose for the 15th time in the playoffs against a team from Texas. Texas is 15. So that's just looking at my James Harden, uh, uh, his playoff stats. Uh, let's see. This is Kawhi Leonard. Okay, Kawhi didn't play against the Los Phoenix Suns, so he shouldn't really be 19-7. That shouldn't count as a loss if he didn't play. I don't think this has been updated yet. Oh, because he didn't. He like I think Clippers missed the playoffs or something, and then he didn't even play against the Los Phoenix Suns. Okay, I think this is correct. Okay, he's 19-6 series record for his career. Yep. He's got 13 playoff wins with the Clippers. Dallas is 13. His 15th playoff loss at Texas. Looking pretty good to me. Okay, let's go to Doncic. I thought I'd Luca in there. I'd have to add Luca, Duncan, Westbrook, Michael Jordan, CP3, Tatum, Irving, Dame, Jokic, Kawhi. Oh, I really do. I really do need Doncic. I gotta get this all done for the start of the playoffs. I've got Giannis in there. I've got Tatum in there. You know, the main contenders. Obviously, going to need Donovan Mitchell in there too. He's played playoff games with Utah Jazz, so you'll have a pretty extensive uh, playoff stat sheet. The table is organized uh, by tenure with club, series record, series result, opponent, cumulative playoff wins with the team, and cumulative wins, losses in total is pretty much how I've organized the player playoff stats. And if a player misses a playoff game, it doesn't count as a win or a loss. It doesn't count towards their playoff stats. If they miss a playoff game and the team wins or loses, it doesn't count towards the player's playoff stats. That's how I calculate. And LeBron James has not missed a single playoff game for his career. He hasn't missed a single playoff series. So Stephen Curry, even though they didn't need him against the Spurs because they've had Kevin Durant and he was out due to ankle injury. They still swept the Spurs. It shows what a cupcake team that is. Didn't count as wins or losses. Didn't count as a playoff series win. Didn't count as a uh, the wins didn't count towards playoff stats. So yeah, obviously I need Doncic in there. He's the main guy I need to add in there. Okay, I can probably go to his playoff stats right now. It's Pro Basketball Reference. Jason Kidd's got to go up against Goat Killabon. He was an assistant coach with the Lakers. Remember, Jason Kidd against Goat Killabon James. Remember, don't get idolized Goat Killabon James. He played basketball at Madrid. Madrid is Gamache 49, like it's 4-9 against the Celtics. So if they do go up against the Real Madrid star, Luka Doncic. Real Madrid is Gamache 85 and 49. He played basketball at Real Madrid. Boston Gamache 85. At 49 with Doncic, that's going to tie into the 4-9 playoff series record against the Celtics. Just defeat a Real Madrid player along the line. I got to add that to my playoff notes. And again, we already know what's going to happen with the scripted play-in, so we'll come out with the video on April 14th, just the whole playoff bracket. It's meaningless because number 7s and number 8s are going to lose anyways, except if you're Goat LeBron James. The only player to win is Goat LeBron James at that position. Like guys will absolutely be in the conference semifinals, in the conference finals, because Anthony Davis will be 9-4 in the playoffs, and of course the Lake shows Camacho 49 and Beantown is 94. Then he's gonna be 10-4 in the playoffs to defeat the Denver Nuggets and make it to the NBA Finals. The Boston Celtics is 104, and Anthony Davis would be at 10-4 in the playoffs. So yeah, that kind of thing. I'm gonna break down the bracket video. It's gonna be Lakers against the Celtics. It's gotta be number 1 against number 8. It's gotta they will end up being number 8 seed again. They can fall into number 7 and number 8. They can lose that game and win the game against the winner of 9 and 10, or they can be the 9-10 team and they can win both games. I like the latter to happen because this will make the most sense from a business aspect if you're the commissioner. That don't kill about hating bums. They off to the bar. They go drinking again. They live their life. They hate Goat Kiloban James. Oh, they lost on Wednesday. But hope I'll be back on Friday. Yeah. We ended this with a banger. You saw what happened against the Warriors. This was the game-winning three-point over Stephen Curry. I mean, this was the GOAT three-point shot over Stephen Curry right there. Stephen Curry got Stephen Curry by GOAT LeBron James, by the GOAT of the game. And isn't he shooting 40% from three-point, GOAT LeBron James? Isn't he shooting much better from three-point? Remember, he was struggling last year, the year before, but then he has finally got his three-point shot back. The injury, I believe, had an effect on his three-point shot because he was playing with a torn toe and he got the off-season surgery. So I think the off-season surgery made it much easier for GOAT LeBron James to shoot the three-point shot. You see, it went down from 35.9 to 32 because GOAT LeBron James was seriously injured last year. He got the offseason surgery and he's shooting 40.6%, over 40% from three-point. GOAT LeBron James may be the best three-point shooter in the league. Is anyone shooting better from three-point range than GOAT LeBron James right now? Let me find out. But he doesn't attempt as much shots as Stephen Curry. Well, part of having high basketball IQ is knowing when to shoot, is being efficient. Okay, he's shooting 40%. He's doing well with three-point shot selection. So the other times that he defers the three-point miss, he probably is getting it into the paint to Anthony Davis. Again, like I said last night about these clown teams in the NCAA tournament, they are driving for an easy layup and then they dish it out for a three-point miss. It's like, what the hell am I watching? I think college basketball is end up being like the NBA. I think when I see all these 3-pointers that these players start chucking, their Steph Curry's ruined the game. Wow, these guys are shooting 47%. Yeah, Grayson Allen. You use one of the cats I'm talking about on the Los Phoenix Suns. He really wanted to trade this guy. There's just no way. Wow. These guys are becoming more accurate from 3-point. Yeah, a lot of players are shooting over 40% from 3-point. Wow. LeBron James is 26 and 3-point percent. To be that great of a 3-point shooter with his height, I mean, wow. 6'8" and making all these 3-pointers like that. I mean, wow. He is absolutely superb. He's not even a 6'3", 6'4" guard. That is amazing. Ben Yuda, I don't think the Rockets are going to make it because the Warriors make sense for business. And I believe the Thunder are going to beat the Rockets tonight. And I don't know who the Warriors have next. How's the schedule like for the Warriors? Well, I think the Warriors Rockets game, they'll have input. Well, they play them. I don't know why the Magic were minus 250. I saw that last night. I don't know. Some players are hurt for the Warriors. Magic are pretty good, so I'll give them that. But they got the Hornets and the Spurs next. I mean, the Warriors are pretty safe. They're at home against the Jazz on April 14th. They've got the Trailblazers on April the 11th. And the Pelicans, well, will they be ice cold by that time without Brandon Ingram? We'll find out. Oh, okay. They got the 3-game stretch to look out for is April 2nd, April 4th, April 5th. Basically, that week from March 30th to April the 6th, the Warriors face off against the Mavericks, the Rockets, and the Mavericks. That will say a lot. If the Warriors have the Rockets lingering behind their backs, we'll find out at the end of that week. Mavericks all-time playoff record. Hi. You figure the revenge against the Dallas Mavericks is going to happen at some point. I mean, hey, the Mavericks win in the first round of the playoffs against the LA Flippers. It's Los Angeles. That's 109 playoff wins. They would enter with 109 against the other Los Angeles team, Los Angeles Clippers, Los Angeles Lakers. Again, if the Lakers beat the number 1 Nuggets, they face up against the winner 4 and 5. Well, it's looking like the Mavericks are going to surpass the Pelicans, and the Mavericks and the Clippers may duke it out for home court. Are the loser Phoenix Suns going to beat the Thunder and the Nuggets back to back? I find that hard to believe, but anything is possible. Again, without goalkeeper LeBron James, the point lead to a team without Trae Young. What's the crazy one? Oh, the loser Phoenix Suns goes into a team without Victor Wembanyama. Oh, don't shut up about that. Yeah, we've been getting some crazy results. So what would change if the Lakers face off against the Mavericks? Who are the Pelicans going to face off? The Pelicans. So who are the Timberwolves going to face off against? Timberwolves are stuck at number 3, right? Who do the Timberwolves face off against? Pelicans? The Kings? Loser Suns? Can loser Suns jump on that? It's not over for the loser Suns. A loser Suns should finish better than the Sacramento Kings. The loser Phoenix Suns can jump out of the play-in if they overtake the Pelicans. The loser Phoenix Suns face off against the Pelicans on April the 3rd. Or no, on April the 1st. The Suns and the Pelicans. We get the Pelicans April the 7th, so the loser Phoenix Suns, it's his opportunity to say, hey, we can still avoid the play. And I think the Pelicans are going to go on a cold streak. The loser Phoenix Suns have no business in the play. No matter what, Crapamento is in the play. And so it's always about who's going to be the other team that's going to be in the play. So the Kings are already in the play because they have to face off against the Lakers. So who's the other team? If the Kings are 7-8, what's the other 7-8 team? Well, for me, it would have to be the Pelicans. I would watch Clippers Mavericks. I would. Boys and girls, if the loser Phoenix Suns defeat the Nuggets tonight, then it's pretty much written that the loser Phoenix Suns are going to face off against the Nuggets in the conference semifinals. Oh man, I don't probably the 7th seed. I think the Lakers are number 8. So who's gonna be 7? Whoever beats the Kings. Maybe Pelicans. I find it hard to believe the loser Phoenix Suns are going to finish worse than the Pelicans to a team without Brandon Ingram. So probably Kings Pelicans. Yeah, Sacramento playing bad. This team will not beat the Lakers. Any news on the Lakers players coming back from injury? Any news? Anything? 23 hours ago, Gabe Vincent timeable to return to action revealed. What about the Vandalorian? From 5 to 6 games when he comes back to 5 and 6 in the finals. I'm looking at from 5 games to 6 games. Of course, Gabe is going to be back. You think about the biblical name Gabriel, right? Gabe is going to come back. Gabriel Vincent. Wasn't Gabriel the prophet angel, the messenger angel, something like that? Yep, he'll be back. He'll be back. A name like Gabriel, he's bound to hit some big shots. Well, we already know we're gonna see some big time 3-pointers. Reeves has hit big shots. D'Lo has hit big shots. Gabe Vincent, the guy who's playing the NBA Finals, and not once but twice. Wasn't he there in 2020? Gabe Vincent is not with the Lakers in Milwaukee. If he continues to progress this rehab, he could join LA at some point in this 6-game road trip. What I can say about this is that they're not rushing the player back from injury. They're not aggravating it, making it worse. They're taking their good time with it. Maybe could have been back really a week to 2 weeks ago. It's good to be precautionary. I know the Lakers have a great medical team. Heck, the way that they set out Anthony Davis during a lot of these back-to-backs last year, and there he was in action for every game of the conference semifinals. So I have no doubt this medical team, they are absolutely doing a great job at not rushing injuries, taking precaution. So if it really is wear and tear, whatever, through 21 years, you don't need LeBron James to beat the Grizzlies. I don't know. Something tells me that they knew this game was going to overtime last night, that they set out LeBron knowing that game was going to go to double overtime. It's just too good. LeBron sits out a game and he doesn't play a double overtime game. So I think one of these games he's played like over 40 minutes this year. I think it was against LA Clippers. I believe strategically you sit out LeBron James. They're 7-4 without the softball cold. They're a better team without Oh, shut up. Shut. They're not a better team without Goki LeBron James. The Lakers have far enough talent to beat the Grizzlies without Goki LeBron James. You should be able to beat. I think if I remember correctly, Anthony Davis sat out the game at Memphis last year. I think the Lakers won that game. Uh, they sat out Anthony Davis at Memphis last year. I think my memory is correct. I'm very skeptical the Lakers can can leapfrog the loser Phoenix Suns, although they are the loser Suns and they have the Nuggets and the Thunder, so it remains very possible. I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued. But bunch of bums without heart. I am just this fucking team, this loser Phoenix Suns team. They're a disgrace. Yeah, so Lakers, Mavericks, and Nuggets against who in the conference semifinals? Only NBA know at this point. Only NBA know. Lose up Phoenix Suns should jump to number six. They should. Do the Nuggets get the Pelicans? They've played 55 playoff games. Or 56 playoff game could occur against Phoenix Suns. Camacho 56, so that's possible. It is. I think Suns Timberwolves. Lakers, Thunder, Mavericks, Flippers, Nuggets, Pelicans, loses Suns and Timberwolves. I think that'd be a great conference semifinal. Loser Suns against the Nuggets and Lakers against the Mavericks. Will the numbers be as big as Lakers Warriors? I don't think so. Uh, this used to be an NBA Finals matchup, so of course, Lakers Warriors was going to break all these records for conference semifinals viewership perspective. But I think you still have great matchups if you get the Lakers, Mavericks, and the Suns and the Nuggets. I think that's probably what's going to happen. Yeah, and who's the NBA kidding? Even though the Thunder and the Timberwolves have a great regular season, I mean, NBA is still a corporate establishment at the end of the day. They still have certain teams they like to advance to maximize the viewership. So the Thunder and the Timberwolves, even though it's not mafia style, let's give the team the free throws. That was the David Stern league. These guys do a better job at scripting the games without having it look like the referees are winning or losing the game. That's kind of how I look at the Adam Silva NBA. They do a lot better job at it. Well, if they didn't want to go kill LeBron James to surpass Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant, Kobe would not be dead. I would need to go through every single Lakers championship, but this would have to be the greatest Lakers championship because I don't think Magic was ever a number three seed in the West. Certainly, Kobe was never a number three or number four seed. This had to be the greatest Laker championship ever. This team is the greatest Laker champ. They're the lowest seeded team ever to win a championship because the Rockets were number six. So already history is being made this year. Yeah, that's about the 29 again because 29th playoff win against the Celtics of his career, and it would be 29 years after that Rocket team won the championship as a number six seed. Does anyone really believe the Bucks are going to win the East? Are y'all really going to tell me that any team has a chance of beating the Celtics in the East? Because it ain't happening. East is weak. These teams show the East is weak. The way the Lakers can beat these two teams without goaltender LeBron James, that conference is weak. This conference is whack. Remember, goalkeeper LeBron James played 29 minutes in opening week. 29 minutes. They're about that 29 because it'd be the 29th playoff win against the Celtics. He played 29 minutes in opening week. And plus, you think about Black Mamba, it's black. That's gematria of 29. So definitely they are saying a lot as far as 29 goes. The Abdul Jabbar pattern repeating itself all over again. Abdul Jabbar is 29, scoring champion year 84. 85, he won his next ring as a player. Same thing here. 2023, then 2024, the very next year is when he wins that next championship. Yeah, all I can predict is I will see a lot of fair weather people start jumping in on the streams, jumping on the bandwagon. They have zero reason to be skeptical. They're not paying attention to the entire season, but those of us know they've beaten every sorry ass team out there, except for the two scripted teams they're supposed to beat that they haven't beaten regular season. Oh, they haven't beat the Sacramento Kings. They're going to beat them in the play. Oh, they haven't beat the Denver Nuggets. They beat the Denver Nuggets in the conference semifinals. The only two teams they didn't beat, top teams, top records, the two teams they will beat in the playoffs. Anybody can see this coming a mile away. It doesn't have to be you. It doesn't have to be me. Of course, not everyone else is going to get it. The sheep are just going to, Sabonis is 10-0 against Anthony Davis. You'll hear it all day long, all day long, all day long. April 12, April 13, whatever. Hear it all day long. I know it was April 15, April 16, all day long until April 17. But then Anthony Davis, is he going to beat Sabonis? Absolutely, he's going to beat Sabonis. I believe it'd be the 11th matchup between the two players. And you think about goalkeeper LeBron James, it'd be his 11th NBA Finals appearance, and Davis defeats Sabonis in his 11th attempt. And this Lakers Celtics is all in tribute to the death of the 11-time NBA champion Bill Russell. Again, this series is going 7 games. If I had to predict a big monster 24, 26 point comeback, because certainly the Celtics did so in 2008, I believe the same thing's going to happen again. A comeback from 24, 26 points down. They are eliminated. The Celtics have won the championship. It's Crypto Arena. They're down 24 points at the half. It's game 6. The season is over. And then goalkeeper LeBron James and Anthony Davis. And this duo cannot miss in the second half. It'll be the most legendary comeback ever. In Game 6 of the finals, facing elimination down 3-2, they stormed back on their home floor. That's what I'm going to predict. It is about to get whack. It will get pretty wacky. It will. Knowing the Boston Celtics, they've already rehearsed this script. A 22-point lead with 8 minutes left at Cleveland. A 30-point lead against the Hawks. The Celtics have rehearsed this script many times this year. They will, after going through many rehearsals, are going to execute this part of the recital perfectly. They'll know exactly what to do. They can go through the motions in their sleep to blow a 30-point lead. The NBA had them blow all of these 20, 30-point leads this year because they are getting them ready for what they will do against the Lakers. Game 6 got to be it. It's got to be when they face an elimination. 6, the big number of the occult. They do it in Game 6 of the finals. King LeBron James, Bill Russell, number 6, the most legendary comeback ever. Right there, the Celtics could have surpassed the Lakers, but King LeBron James had other ideas. He had other plans. The miracle, my miracle, right? The Mile High Miracle. What? Yeah, the game-winning three-pointer, I think it was, against the Nuggets in the Eastern Conference in the Western Conference Finals. Don't forget the game-winning shot by Anthony Davis in 2020. So I wonder, Mile High Miracle, the game-winning alley-oop from goalkeeper LeBron James, Anthony Davis. We have ideas. We have ideas, don't we? We have ideas. Again, to close, Lakers, Mavericks, Pelicans fall. Pelicans and Kings is my play-in projection. Lose up Phoenix Suns at number 6 seed against the Timberwolves. Again, if you want to hear at the beginning, if the Lakers are number 7, the Thunder will be number 2. If the Lakers are the number 8 seed, the Thunder will be the number 1 seed. The Thunder have the tougher stretch remaining. If the Thunder do manage to, let's say, get wins over the Rockets and the loser Phoenix Suns or the Celtics and the New York Knicks or even the Milwaukee Bucks on April the 12th, get one back at Milwaukee after losing at Milwaukee, then people absolutely start hyping the Thunder against the Lakers, saying that they've beaten great teams throughout the stretch to be the number 1 seed. I think that's how you build hype for a Lakers Thunder series if that's what they want, which they will get because, again, the Lakers cannot face off against the Nuggets until the conference finals. That's pretty much how I look at the Gamache Joker. Actually, it's the Joker. The Joker is Gamache 92 and 38. It's 92 and 38. 92 playoff series record, 38th. For the 38th playoff win as a member of the Lakers. And I will revisit the death of Bill Russell. Game 7 would be 46 weeks after his death, and it could be 46 postseason wins in total if the Lakers are the number 9, number 10 seed. 42 in the playoffs and 4 in the play-in. and only just one more ring away from tying Michael Jordan. He will do so in 2026. We already know what's happened this year. Lakers over the Celtics. The New York Knicks need another superstar before the New York Knicks can face off against the Lakers. Either that, or they got to stop running guys to the ground. They got to divvy up the minutes. Thibs cannot start running his starting players using tired legs, playing the bench more. So yeah, I believe you will see change from the New York Knicks. They add another complimentary superstar. Uh, does Thibs make adjustments, or he doesn't? They bring in a different coach. That's kind of how I look at the New York Knicks because they're still supposed to face off against the Lakers in 2026. But do they add the superstar? Is Thibs making adjustments? He's not running his starting players down the line, playing so many minutes because that was the Achilles heel during his time with Chicago. Is he was playing his starting players too much minutes, and is that something he has to change if he wants to remain the coach? Yes, that's probably the number one thing. So, are we going to see change? Or are we going to see a different coach, a complimentary superstar? That's probably what we're going to see from the New York Knicks in a couple of years ahead of time.